Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Welcome back for episode 8. And this entire episode, I'm going to warn you right now, is almost a complete waste because I try to go up against a boss. I think is pretty sure I'm pretty sure that he is optional, but I wanted to go up against him because it allows you to get a red soapstone, which allows you to put it down and summon. People can summon you to their worlds to duel. And I fail absolutely horribly, I think twice doing this. But that's what this entire episode's about. We don't even make it through Huntsman Copse. So this may not be too exciting of an episode, but we're still going to go ahead and air it here on YouTube because we do actually do quite a bit. We actually do go back down in this hole so I can pick up the souls I lost earlier in the game. But as you can see, I'm trying to be very careful here. I'm luring the enemies out, and want to be very careful because last episode it did not end so well whenever we jumped down into this pit, which there aren't really items that are that terribly worth it. And as you can see, I'm shooting over there. I was hoping I would hit the guy that's shooting at me, but I just couldn't manage to hit him. And of course, there's a guy behind this door. You got to go up to it before he'll break it. Kill him. And then down there, there's just a bunch of enemies. You just have to be real careful. But the trick is to always lure the enemies outside, away from the other enemies, and then you can for sure kill them with complete ease. Okay, so now it's time, I think. Am I? No? Yeah? Maybe? Yep, here we go. We're gonna jump down here. I killed that guy up top. Almost killed him up top. There's some stairs here, so we can actually get to him and kill him. And then another one of these guys show up. I'm pretty sure there's more than one. If there's not another one of him, there's definitely a bunch of the skinny dudes, but they're not too hard to take care of. The main reason I came down here was because I was ticked off that I lost my souls. So that's why I came down here. But this whole episode was really me actually going the wrong way, and I knew it as soon as I went the wrong, I took the wrong turn. But I decided, why not? Let's go ahead and go this way and try to beat this boss, and I'll get that red soapstone. Which I'm pretty sure this is where you have to go to get it. It's the chariot boss, and he can be a pain in the butt. But we don't even make it to him. That shows how kind of weak and pathetic my character is. So, yeah. The boss itself is annoying, but getting to it is just as annoying. I keep looking down that hole. I don't know if you can go down there or not, but there was an enemy there, so we went and killed him. I didn't see what those items were. Sorry, guys. I just posted a vlog not too long ago saying how I should probably start doing recording while I'm in the game. Of course, I don't know why I pointed there, because I don't know what the crap I'm doing, and it's been a while since I've done this video. There's a ladder here, obviously, and it's apparently how you get out of this hole. And I don't remember coming back here before, so I was kind of glad I jumped down there because I don't remember ever coming up here. But like I was saying, I'm going to probably start doing commentary in-game. That way I can tell you guys what I'm doing and when I'm doing it. There are advantages and disadvantages to doing it, but there are advantages and disadvantages to not doing it and doing post-commentary instead. But I wasn't sure if I could survive going down here or not, so that's why I was kind of hesitant at first. But they're like, try jumping, and no jumping. Just kind of very carefully drop back down here. We do make it past this door, though. Last episode, this is where it basically ended. We do make it a little ways past this. I mean, there is some success to be had in this video, but we don't make it far. We're going to end up right back where we started, or we'll be at the bonfire, which we are soon going to discover if we haven't discovered it already. I'm pretty sure we haven't, and it's just around the corner here. And if I remember correctly, I'm going to be dying here shortly. There's actually an enemy right there, and he knocks me off and off the edge, and kaboomy, I die. Of course, I cut all the fighting up to that point out. I had to fight through all that again to get back here, but this time I'm much more cautious. Grab my souls, put my shield up, and I sent him on his way. And those cracked red-eye orbs that I'm picking up there, those are actually a way to invade other people's worlds if you wanted to invade someone. It's kind of annoying because that's how people randomly invade you whenever you are a human. Of course, there's a tree here you can push over, and that's a shortcut over to that side, so you don't have to run all the way around like I did. Here's the bonfire, but back to the cracked red-eye orb. I can use it, and I can invade another person's world, and it's completely random. And it's a pain in the butt whenever you are a human and you get invaded. And I can't remember if it happens in this episode or not. I have a feeling it does, but oh well. There are two skinny dudes up here you got to take care of, one with a torch. Off to the left of this bridge, there's a dual-wielding, annoying guy with an item to pick up. Apparently actually it's on past the bridge, not next to it. There's also this giant guy that has two sickle things in his hand. You don't want to block those. They will go right through your shield. Wait till he get him stuck in the ground, and that's like the best time to run up and attack him or shoot him or whatever you want to do. Over here is the item where the annoying guy is, and actually no, sorry, this is a different spot completely, and I'm poisoned. So I end up running back, and then I got invaded by one of the Dark Forlorn, which is an in-game NPC that randomly invades you. There is an item, which is now to the right of the bridge, just over there, as I was saying earlier. I knew there was an item, I just couldn't remember. I was getting confused why I just ran over the bridge and didn't get it, but apparently I didn't know what the crap I was doing. If I remember right, this guy's going to end up killing me, but I don't remember. Actually, no, I fall off the edge. Ah! But anyway, back at the bonfire. I didn't have to do a bunch of fighting to get back here, but yeah. And usually a guy will jump down from that ladder and attack you, one of the dual-wielding swordsmen, but he didn't this time, so we're clear to move on. I'm going to go reclaim my souls. We don't get invaded by that Dark Forlorn again, thank goodness, because that guy's a pain in the butt. He's got a big sword, and it would take quite a bit to kill him. Of course, there's a dual wielder just behind this tree hiding from you, so be careful coming over here. You don't want to run straight to this ledge, pick this item up, and then get kicked off the side by him. And then after that, we're clear to go across the bridge. Of course, the big guy with the sickles is still alive, and one of the bone dudes. Like I said, he'll run towards you, but if he gets so close to you, he will try to attack you like that, and then things get stuck in the ground, and then it's pretty easy to kill him. Now, the way I'm going, after I kill this guy, is the direction you don't want to go. You need to go up the hill instead. But I end up coming down here, and I didn't know how to get inside this thing to get that item. We'll probably figure it out later. But instead of taking a right like I did, you need to go on up the hill, and it'll actually take you where you're needing to go. And you can always come back here later and fight this boss. I don't know if he's a necessity in order to beat the game, but he is a boss I want to kill. Now, these guys are annoying, and these are the guys that make this episode extremely annoying. There are like 4 or 5 of them just up ahead, and they're impossible to fight. I mean, at the rate that my character is, or how good he is right now. I end up dying very quickly because I forget that there are several of them up here, and at this point I remembered this is not the way I need to go, and this is where the chariot boss is, but a bunch of those guys jump down, and I'm screwed. I knew it from the very beginning, and I actually run back up here again to try and fight them again, but that's when the episode ends up ending because I die again. Like I said, this episode was not as productive. It's still not over, obviously, but basically I try to put up a fight against these guys. I run back because I know there's no way in crap I could stay where I was at and keep fighting them, but I keep running backwards. I was hoping I could kill them. I figured if I'm putting this much effort into killing them, I might as well try to go fight the chariot boss, which is what I was going to do once I killed these guys, but unfortunately I had bad luck. I killed one of them. Pretty fortunate. But I don't remember if I end up dying or I end up just resting at the bonfire to save myself the trouble. Which actually, I think that's what I'm trying to do. No, I'm not. Never mind. I am going to die. One of them fell off the edge. That was hilarious. At this point, I thought, well, who knows? Maybe I will win at this point. But then I run through here, and yeah, things happened. Things happened that should not have happened. I run so far backwards, I mean, it's not even funny. Of course, this guy wouldn't get out of my road and almost got killed there. And wait for it. Don't know what we're waiting for, but I'm going to die soon. Actually, now that I think about it, I do kill these guys. After all this fighting, I kill them. I kill them. But I go back to the bonfire because I used up all of my soul arrows that were even worth. Look, I ran back to the previous bonfire. That's how far I ran back just to kill those guys. And then I rest the bonfire and I think, what an idiot I am to do that, because then I have to fight them all again, which ends up not being worth it, and I end up dying anyway, and that's how the episode ends. But episode 9 will consist of us not going to the chariot boss. We will move on in the correct direction, and we will save the chariot boss for another day, because those enemies are annoying. And I actually try to summon somebody. I become human, and if I recall correctly, I think I get invaded. I don't remember. I probably didn't, but I really don't remember. And apparently, did I see someone running there? Okay, I think that was just a real person. No, it wasn't. It was that guy. This is the guy that jumps down from that ladder. And the reason I rested at the bonfire is because I want to restore my spells. I was hoping to summon somebody and bring them along to help me fight these guys and go kill the chariot boss. I should have just ran on and killed, you know, went the correct way and killed enemies on the way there. But for some reason, I was bound and determined to kill these annoying enemies and go kill the chariot boss, which was a mistake. Of course, I skipped forward here a little ways, so we didn't have to do. You didn't have to see all of the fighting again. I didn't skip forward very far, apparently. I think I just skipped forward because I ended up standing there and waiting quite a while for someone to be summoned, but nobody showed up. So I didn't actually skip forward to save you from watching me fight enemies again, but I did it because I ended up waiting quite a while for someone to help me, and nobody showed up. So here we go. We are reaching the inevitable death, and really a pointless episode to upload, but at least you got to see some of the Huntsman's Copse here, and these really annoying guys. They remind me of the Dark Wraiths from Lord of the Rings, and I know that's not what they're called. They're the Nazgul, or I know it's the Nazgul. They had more than one name, Witch King being their leader, but regardless, that's what they remind me of. There's an item over there, and of course there's a big guy there. He is in my way, and I want that item. I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. Actually, I want to kill the chariot boss. I was just so frustrated at this point. I'm like, oh my god, I've spent so much time on this episode, and what have I achieved? Nothing. And I can't say nothing. I mean, look, we have 15,000 souls. And I don't remember if I go back and get them or not, so that may be another task we have to complete for episode 9. But we will be doing in-game commentary, so you may hear me cussing, you may hear me screaming during those episodes. I'll try my best not to, but you'll hear me more frustrated than you hear me now. So here I am. I'm using my great soul arrows at this point because I'm like, you know what? These enemies are annoying. I'm going to kill them with my great soul arrows. But then I got to think, what's the point? I'm going to need those great soul arrows in order to kill the chariot boss, which I'm not going to have. I just simply wasn't going to have it. And at this point, I realized I've spent so much time trying to do this that we've went almost 15 minutes long now, and I can't believe I made it yet. And here we go. Close to our death. Pretty sure I got pretty close to running away, but I didn't get quite far enough away. And stabbed right in the back, or whipped. They whipped me. They whipped Buck Let's Play, and I died. And I thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you later for episode 9.